Okay, I'm going to try this. I don't really do this very often, or pretty much not at all. I'm in my hometown. I'm just about to go to shopping in the shopping centre down in the main part of the town. I was on my way down there, forgot my wallet. What an idiot. Yeah, and a gentleman from the BBC is on the street interviewing about the fuel crisis that's happening here in the country at the moment, especially in these sort of rural areas where I live. Look, I'll show you a bit. See, this is where I live, yeah? And there's a station, and then you walk down here and go into the town that way. So yeah, what's happening is he was interviewing me about, or he asked if he could interview me about the petrol crisis that's going on at the moment, the shortage. Of course, I was being very careful at what I say. Like most of you know me, know what I'm doing, or trying to do, for the good, of course. Yeah, so I was just be careful what I was saying. And just talking about, well, I don't think there is a fuel crisis. There's certainly not a shortage of lorry drivers, because I have somebody, a friend of mine, who knows somebody, Mr. K, K-E-Y. He's a area coordinator for heavy goods drivers, especially ADR drivers as well. He has on his books, and he knows that they could fulfill any sort of like contract or job needed to get this fuel out to stations. And plus the fact is there's no shortage. All right, there's no shortage of fuel. The driver situation they're making up as the excuse. The excuse they're making up that for is because then they're going to put soldiers onto that. And what this country is going to try and do, and you might not believe it, you might laugh, that's up to you when it happens, because everything that's been happening, we've been telling you about this for the last 18 months. And it's happening, everything's happening just as exactly as we said it would, and maybe not to the time limits, but those time scales, but to what we said it would. So they're putting soldiers onto this thing to deliver the fuel and get it out to the gas stations. So that's the first deploy of troops on the street. So the next thing is to try and have troops on the street for when they bring back lockdowns, to stop you moving around as freely, especially if you haven't been vaccinated. But nearly everybody will have to do as they're told. So again, if you don't believe it, fine. You get on with your lives and you see what happens. So that's the situation. He was talking to me about the fuel crisis. So we pretty much got off subject within probably a minute. And then he stopped filming, he stopped taping me. And then he told me he works for the BBC, he hasn't been vaccinated, he doesn't trust or believe anything to do with what's going on. Unfortunately, he works for them and he has to continue to work for them. But he's a good man. He shook my hand, he warmly cuddled me as we separated. He said about he'd stocked up for food and water and provisions to cook on, just in case you need them in the future. And pretty much talked about the stuff that I talked about. Some things he didn't know what I told him, and he's going to look into them. And I've said to him he can absolutely do that, because I'm not lying to him. He'll find it. The people that are lying to us are the government. And the people who follow this government, they're who are lying to us. And they've lied to us right from day one, from COVID and everything, right? And if you don't know that and you're still following what they're saying, you're still asleep. I'm sorry, but you are. You're still asleep. So I'm not trying to wake you up in any way. You do what you want to do with your life. You follow whatever you want to follow. You go and take this jab for a third, fourth, fifth time, if you're still alive by that time, if. So you do that. But if you don't know that, or you don't sense that something's not quite right here, whether you want to believe it or not, something's not right. Now, you can only keep saying that to people so long, then there's no point in trying anymore. So when stuff does happen, they will see for themselves what is going on. But I don't want my friends and family and relatives to be part of that number of people that aren't here with us anymore. I can't do a lot about it because nobody's listening to me. In my entire family have all been vaccinated. So there's not a lot I can do about it. All I can hope for is that what is going to come will be from the good side. And you need to know this. There's a good side and a bad side right at this moment in time. And hopefully the good side comes through. And that's what I want. And that's what I'm working for and helping other people to expose this for what it is. So you may think I'm a ranting idiot or fool, whatever. I don't care. I really don't care. All I'm trying to do is help you. And I'm trying to get out the message to make you understand. I know lots of things. I could tell you lots of things if you wanted to get in touch with me to know. But most people won't. And they think we're going back to normal. We're not. There is no more normal. And if you don't believe that, okay, put your head in the sand and carry on your life. Whatever is left of that life. So we've got to hope and pray to God or whoever you want to pray to, whoever you believe in, whatever family members you love, cherish them. And try and think outside the box. Stop following this rubbish. Seriously. Before it's too late. The ball's in every single person's court. You go line up and take the jab and keep taking it. Whenever they say, oh, you need a booster because of this. You need a booster because of that. Yeah, whatever they're going to throw at you. I've said this for the last year. That they'll make up different variants and they'll make up different stuff and they'll make up this, that and the other. When there's absolutely been medication there to stop this within 2 or 3 days. And if you don't believe that, go and check it. What else have they lied to us about in the past? Think about it. Lots and lots of things. So I'm going to stop ranting on. I did this because of the goodness in my heart and towards the people I care for, I love, my family, my friends. And if you don't want to listen, you don't want to listen. That's your choice. But mark my words, if we carry on the path what we're on, with the badness that is going on, we are doomed as a race. There's no other way to say that to you. So I want the good side to win this. And I want us to get our lives back. And I want us to get our children educated properly. I want everybody to be respected no matter what race, colour, creed they come from. And they can do and live in society freely. So that's where I stand. My whole entire family is a mishmash of different cultures and countries and people from different religions and different backgrounds. Black, Asian, Polish, Chilean, white. That's my entire family. Those people are in my family. And they're all good people. So, all I can say is, I'll shut up. And it's up to you how and what you do. Okay? Take care.